Okay, so as we are meeting for the first time, would you like to introduce yourself for the viewers and for me as well?
Okay, so my name is Mansha. I'm from UP and
Mm-hmm.
I have completed my graduation. My post graduation as well from Urdu subject. My hobbies, I love reading, traveling, speaking in English. Yeah, I'm running my YouTube channel as well, Fluent Mantasha. Yeah.
Okay, good to know about you. So may I know from where did you get this inspiration to have a YouTube channel?
Inspiration from after having seeing the conversation videos, so I got the inspirations from like Karishma Chauhan. Like she is
Okay.
also very good speaker, so yeah,
Yes,
she's the
yeah.
one.
Yeah, she is actually good to know. And it is good. It means you are on your English learning journey and you have been practicing English speaking skills with co-learners. Yeah, that's why you are holding your channel. So that's great. So let me introduce myself. Would you like to know something about me or you know me already?
I would like to know about you.
Okay, thank you. I would like to say a little bit about me. As you already know, my name is Hema. I reside in Australia, but basically I am from Delhi. I was born and raised in Delhi. I accomplished my post graduation in Hindi honors. I am also holding a bachelor degree in education, which I had done in Australia. So I am a teacher with over 10 years experience. Besides, I have a channel on YouTube which is called The Art of Speaking English, and that's all about me.
Wow, amazing.
Thank you
You
so
born in
much.
Delhi. Okay, so your
Sorry.
family also migrate to Australia.
Australia. Yes, yes, we applied for Australia and luckily we got it and I am happy here now.
Okay, so what do you like in Australia?
Australia weather is very nice, atmosphere is very nice and luxury and people they are very nice and cooperative and we have lots of opportunities here and yeah, I would say that people treat us regardless of any language or culture. So against our language and culture they cannot discriminate. That is a good thing and we all are treated equally, so that is the best thing here and we equally get the opportunity to educate ourselves, to learn the skills, to make our career. But the only condition is we have to put our efforts. If we are not putting in our efforts to grow in our career, to educate ourselves, that way they cannot do anything. Yes. So I,
Exactly
yes,
right.
yes.
Nice to hear that.
Okay, say something about your English learning journey because you have been learning English. So may I know why you are learning English? What is the goal behind that? And also if you can share some techniques which you find very useful. So when viewer they listen to those techniques, they will try to use that and they will get benefit from those from your conversation, the way you're going to share your ideas. So they might try to use some of the techniques of yours.
Okay, it's going to be 1 year to be honest, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
continuously practicing for 3 months and just listening, reading, speaking for all with the co-learners every
Mm-hmm.
day, and I speak with myself as well. Like I
Mm-hmm.
on the camera, front camera, and just speak 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk about
Mm,
any topic. In this way, I practice of speaking, as well as on the other hand, I watch movies for improving my listening skill, reading all kinds of books that is inspired me and interesting that help me to improve myself. These are the
mhm,
books that help me, and I really interested. As well as on the other hand, what I do is just listening and talking every day. Just these is my daily routine, I would say.
Thank you so much for sharing it. You have mentioned couple of the activities, couple of the techniques which you are trying at this moment, and you said you found them very useful. Would you like to just name one of the technique which you find very useful, which you want to recommend to the beginner if they would like to learn this language? So, which technique is really, really important for the beginner to start with?
Okay, with Stephanie, I think that we are totally immersed in grammar and learning new words, vocabulary. We take lots of words and try to just think that we are able to use them, but it's impossible. We have to take one word only in a day, and we have to use deliberately. That will very help you because it helped me a lot, because now we
Yes.
think that we are learning lots of words, it will come simultaneously,
Yes.
spontaneously when we'll speak,
Yes.
but it is not,
Yes.
it's not like that. I think it's
Yes.
not gonna to happen. If we will
Mm-hmm.
just try deliberately use one word in a day in our conversation, and it will be, if you will do this 30 day, so you will learn 30 words, right? So that will make your English advanced level. I think that is very helpful, and I have experienced it.
Okay, you recommend to the beginner if they can develop their vocabulary, that would be the good. And by reading, they can learn some new words, and they need to use just at least one word in a day deliberately in their conversation, and that way they can just get mastery over that word, and then they can move to another one. That is a good technique. They definitely need to improve their vocabulary. But I would like to emphasize here listening part, because listening is very important. If they
Yeah,
don't listen, they won't be able to learn, because when we listen to conversation or podcast or whatever we would like to listen to, we listen
like
that
what I
thing.
think that listening is something that we are interested in something. If we are interested in movie, we are interested in podcast, so we just listen only those things.
Yes.
Everyone doesn't have the same interest, right?
Yes, it shouldn't be monotonous as you just mentioned, and that is true. If we don't have interest to listen some kind of things, news, maybe news channels, some people they like to listen to news. So it totally depend on them. If they would like to listen to podcasts or reels or whatever they would like, maybe sometimes they would like to listen to movies, dialogues, and they find it very interesting. If they just merge their learning with their interest, that way they will learn more, there are more chances they will learn this language, and also that way they can immerse themselves to this language, because this language is very profound. And sometimes even here I have seen people, they have been living here for a very long time, but still they are not able to speak English well. Why? Because they speak English just manageable, just say hi, hello, how are you, go to the shopping, just buy the grocery, and that's all. But they don't immerse themselves. Yeah, when we immerse ourselves in this language, that way we can just learn something new, and we find this is not a just subject, this is a language, this is a medium to communicate, express our ideas. And when we have this kind of mindset, okay, this is only a medium to express ourselves, and I need to make sure if I watch something, I watch in English. If I'm listening something, I listen to that content in English. If I'm reading something, make sure that I indulge myself in reading English newspaper or magazine or whatever, as according to that person interest. So that way that person can accelerate his or her English skills, and it will be very easy for them to learn. Yeah, what do you say?
Yeah, exactly, you're right. I totally agree with you.
Okay, so say something about where you are living, about that place. Do you like that place? And what do you aspire to be actually as well?
Like I'm from UP in Rampur. Do you know that?
Mhm.
Azam Khan.
Ramgarh, Ramgarh, you said?
No,
Rampur,
yes,
Rampur. I
yes.
heard it in movies, but I don't know that place seriously.
Nawab City. You would say
Nawab
that
City.
Mughal used to live there. They have palace
Okay.
there. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it means you are feeling like you are living in very luxurious place because it belongs to Mughalism, and now they are not anymore. But still, I think there would be some kind of old buildings and fort which
yeah.
you
All
can,
buildings. There are
yeah, just.
libraries, all libraries. It's very interesting. There are lots of
Mm-hmm.
books. It is
Mm-hmm.
written by them.
Mm-hmm. So apart from the buildings, would you like to say something about that place? Because I'm very curious to know about this place, because as you said, this is a historical place. So I would like to
Mhm.
know more about it, about the food, about the people, about the clothing they wear, and how they maintain their living and their material and spiritual life over there.
Yeah, if I talk about the famous thing is Rampuri knife, it's really famous. And on the other hand, everything is very good because it is district, right? It is my
Mm,
district. So I just go
mm,
there when I just go for taking my exam with my friends. And it's
mm,
been 1 year. Yeah, I went to with my friends and I enjoyed a lot. And if I talk
mm.
about the food, it's very interesting. Like pani puri, do you know? It's very
Yeah, I
delicious there.
know. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know Pani Puri. Okay.
and
So what
I
is the
went to.
specialty over there? You said pani puri is very delicious because even in Delhi, I get pani puri that is also delicious. We have water, salty water. We have chutney, red chutney, and also what else? They put some kind of like chickpeas or potatoes in it. So what the specialties over there? You said that Golgappa Pani Puri is very famous and very delicious. So would you like to say what else they put in there to make it more delicious?
They just put lots of things like chole and everything that makes every sauce, and they make very
Okay,
delicious. Everyone feels like mouth watering in this way they make like that.
okay,
I feel mouth
okay.
watering whenever I go with my
Yeah.
friends. Like I definitely eat that
Eat that.
pani. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what else you like to eat?
And I went to Raza Library. It's very
Mm-hmm,
famous there,
mm-hmm,
and we took some pictures there with my friends. I took some picture
mm-hmm,
with my friends in that
mm-hmm,
library, and
mm-hmm.
as well as I went to. On the other hand, there is other thing as well. Lots of thing to visit there. It's very
Okay.
amazing, mesmerizing. Yeah.
Okay, so you would be very grateful you are living in that place and you are having the advantage of looking old buildings, eating yummy and delicious food over there. As you said, this is called the Nawab place. Yeah, you
Yes.
mentioned. So that is great. Do you think there is some place that could be more beautiful than this place or
Yeah.
In India actually?
Agra in Taj Mahal.
Agra and Taj Mahal, yes, I know about it, but I've never been there, unfortunately.
Yes. I want to came here, but it's my dream to go there.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. So,
There.
if you get chance to go out of the country, which country would you like to go and why?
Okay, so America, I heard lots of time that it is developed
Mhm.
country and the people is
Mm.
very nice and the weather as well, it's very cool like that. And on the other hand, for just still talking to in English, it's a specific reason I really want to go there.
Okay. If I get chance to go America, I would refuse it because I know there's a crime rates very high over there and discriminate people. They discriminate based on language and culture. So far, I heard about these things, so I am happy in this place, which where I am at this moment. So
Okay.
America, surely I will not choose. Maybe I choose Switzerland, or maybe I choose New Zealand or Singapore. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes. Yes.
And I like
So,
in that Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir is very just.
have
I
you
really
been
want
there?
it.
Have you
I've
been there
been,
already?
but it's
Okay.
my dream.
How do you know that is a very beautiful place if you've never
Because
been there?
I saw on YouTube the videos and
Mm-hmm.
I heard from the people, and I
Mm-hmm.
have seen the celebrities from Kashmir. So they are very beautiful. So I
Oh,
think that the Kashmir will be very beautiful because they have beautiful lady, right?
okay. Okay, so have you seen them face to face or just only on TV?
Only on TV.
So you would like to go Kashmir, and that is a good place. It's really great to talk with you. Do you have any questions? Feel free to ask if you have any question for me.
Yeah. So do you talk as English in Australia?
I do because this is the national language here. When I go to job over there, I have to speak this language because without this language, I cannot survive. But at home, I like to speak in my language with my kids, with my family, with my husband, because I want to promote my culture. I want to give my culture to my children. If I speak in English, that way I will get totally lost. Yeah, I will maybe tell my children in that way. I will demonstrate my children this is the language English, and you have to follow their culture, you have to follow their food. So I don't want my children to do that. I really want my children, they need to embrace each and every culture, they need to give respect to the humanity. Yes, but they also need to keep their culture because we are born in this culture, Indian culture. I want they need to give respect. Here we also give respect to elders, and not even elders, each and every person. I was raised in different kind of ambience. So now I am used to just think everything in that way, certain way. And when I see girls, they wearing clothes and the way, yeah, I know they have equal right to spend their life. But still, I don't want to eat, animals. I just want to avoid it, even though in my culture, my own culture, because I'm Pahari girl, we do eat meat, but I like to avoid. After coming here, I realized we have to have compassion for animals because they are living entity as well like us. Just keep satisfy our tongue. If we kill someone, I don't want to do that. So that's why I want to just try to give my children, even though my children say, why we can't eat this, why we can't eat that, they argue, but I try to satisfy them. No, actually, because we have natural resources, natural food resources, other things we can utilize for our sense gratification. Just for our sense gratification, if we want to harm some other people, other living entity, that is not good. So I want to keep my culture, I really want to keep my culture. That's why I try to speak in my language with my kids. I like to watch Hindi movies. I go to like temple and some spiritual places. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. You have a nice thought. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so I realize like everyone is equal. Yeah, does not matter if they are animal, does not matter if they are insect, does not matter if they are. I don't believe in superior and inferior thing, but sometimes people they discriminate in other countries. They talk about these things, so I don't believe, but still I want to give respect to each and everyone. Does not matter if they are in animal body, but they
Yes,
are soul
exactly.
too. They have soul, they
Yeah,
have their feelings, they have their family, they have their children. So I don't want to kill anyone.
yeah.
Yeah.
There is one friend mine, like he was saying that I was going somewhere, so I saw a goat, right?
Mm.
So he was going to be cut by the
Oh,
woodcutter, like so.
oh.
You know that. So he was she was going to cut, but on the other hand, her baby was crying for her mother,
Mm.
and he was feeling
Yes,
pathetic for them. So he started to stop. He resist himself to eat any meal, like
yes.
yeah. So that's why, like, it's hard, right? We are just we have emotions, so we feel animal emotion as well, I think.
That's true because, as I said before, they are also living entity. We have to give respect to them. They have their families, they have their children. If we
Yeah,
want to give respect to our family, if we have love towards our family, our children, our parents, they also have similar kind of feelings. Yes.
exactly.
Okay, Mantasha, I think time is getting over. Would you like to continue this session more? If you have any question, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we can wrap up our session for today.
Yeah, I don't have any question, but only the question is that I'm really excited to that. If you talk to someone in English in Australia, so do you get any problem to understand them?
It was before, but now I am used to, and everything is going all right here. So there is no problem anymore. So far, so good. But some people because they come from different part of the world and English is not their own language, and the way they speak, because they have their mother tongue influence, so the way they speak, it is very hard to understand. But yes, now I am used to listen to those accent as well, so there is no problem so far. I am doing okay.
Okay, only this thing I want to know.
Yes. All right, so shall we wrap up our session?
Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah, it was really great and truly insightful session with you. And shall we meet again sometime
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
of
future?
course.